Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a wreath. I am going to talk as if the room is full of people, even though no one's logged on yet. I am just getting the stuff set up. As you know, I did a crater today that I did the... Hi Linda, how are you? Hey girl, hey. Where I did the I can't even think. Where I did the what the heck did I make today? I made a frame. Hi Samara, is it Samara? I don't want to mispronounce your name. I always ask you that and I still screwed up. You're bored? Don't be bored. We're gonna have some fun. Don't be bored. Well, we're gonna have some fun, I hope. Samara. Okay, great. We're gonna be making a wreath today, and I guess I've had these. I'm gonna go over all the stuff. I just have them on my desk right now because I just put it on my desk. Whenever, as you all know, I craft from my living room. In my living room, so I have a desk area behind the couch. The way this apartments are set up are real crazy. So my living space is in front of my craft thing, so I have to like squeeze in and out of things, and that's why I always try to bring everything I need to my craft table before I start. So whenever you're saying, you know, like add this and add that, if I don't have it at my workstation, I really can't add it because that means I have to go to the other side of the world and get it. Hello, Peppermint Petey. How are you today? Whenever I see your name, I always think about Charlie Brown. I'm quite sure other people have told you that too in the past. So anyway, what we're going to be doing is making a wreath, and I'm just going to share with you what they are. These are from last year. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. Either last year or the beginning of this year. So this is a cherry blossom. I love these. These are so pretty. If you live near DC, that's the only place I've seen them. They have a cherry blossom festival every year in DC. This is what this is. I don't know what the name of this is for real. I won't even try to pronounce it. A narcissus makes me think of narcissistic, so I don't know. My little roommate is asleep. We just came from a birthday party, so if he wakes up, you know the routine. These are really pretty. Looks like I'm missing a few, but I did count all of them, so they are in my container where I keep these flowers. Hibiscus. This is so pretty. Like, these are very pretty, and hopefully these colors all match together. I love these little cattails. I love them because it makes me think of the water, like ponds. And then we have this, which is a Tweedia. I don't know what that is. Looks like a weed growing in there. Let me know if you can hear me well. I will try not to talk low. Whenever I first start off, I think and this is green garland, and I've been wanting to get some more of that. I just haven't gotten a chance. We may be using this burlap, and it's wired ribbon. I don't like to waste a wired ribbon. I like to use it on other things. Excuse this. This is my previous project. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today? Nada. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Today we're going to be making a wreath. So let's go ahead and get started. I always contemplate on what I should do for live. I'm doing great live streams when I do have a chance, because you know I can't do some of the things that you all may think I can. So I just like to put that out there. Hi Joyce, how are you? So I got these two different sizes. Hi Janet, how are you today? I picked these up yesterday or 2 days ago. This is the willow wreath. That's one size, and it doesn't tell you the size. And then this one, that's great to hear. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. This one's a little bit bigger. I think we're going to work with the larger size wreath, and let me just tell you what size it really is instead of saying the larger size wreath. It's about 11 by 11. So it's at the Dollar Tree. Oh gracious. Everything we're using today so far is from the Dollar Tree except for the hot glue. I don't even know where I got this Well, I guess we got it from Walmart. I believe this is my mom's glue gun, I think. Thank you so much, Janet. This is my first time actually making a wreath like this, so I'm a little bit nervous to do it live, but I think it'll turn out fine. I think. So I'm just cutting this off. I usually leave this on the wreaths that I use because I usually use the wire wreaths, but I'm cutting this off today. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now what I want to do is I just want to put the burlap on to give it some tooth, so to speak, so it can actually, when I use the hot glue, it can adhere down to it, but I'm not sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Janet. You know, I'm always nervous about doing new things, but like I always say, this is a channel of many firsts. So I always just unravel my wreath, whenever I use any type of ribbon, I unravel it some, just because I like to have something to work with, and I don't pick a certain spot. I usually just pick the closest area to me, and since this is the closest area to me, I am going to be doing that. In the next couple of days, you will not be seeing anything on my desk. I have decided that I am going to remove a lot of the stuff that I have on my desk, even though I feel that it gives me motivation. Excuse my big old arm in the way. It motivates me, and it gives me inspiration to look at different things that I have on my desk from people that send me things, as well as stuff that I've created. But lately I've been doing larger projects, and so it's kind of in the way sometimes, just a tad bit. Oh gracious, let me just move this out the way. And you know, this lady, I had took her off my desk and put her in a container with some other stuff, and look, she made it back on my desk. She does not want to be removed, but I'm removing her. She is getting an eviction notice. So anyone going to any sales? I don't know what Michael's has on sale. I'm not sure what anyone actually has on sale. I did look in the sales paper to see if they had their stamps on sale for Michael's. It's just a wreath, Nada. I don't have a specific kind of wreath whenever I make the wreaths, when I'm randomly creating. Now sometimes I will have a specific kind of wreath in mind, but not today. I just want to come on live and craft with you all before my son woke up. And whenever you apply this, you don't have a Michael's, you can't shop online. Not that shopping online is the best thing, but I always thought that different countries and areas that don't have the big box stores, I always thought that they probably had a better local market for like different things versus the big box. So like, I think you're in Puerto Rico, right? Oh, you don't have a credit card? Yep. I don't need a credit card because I would spend too much money. Yep. I totally understand about that. Because, you know, I always say this, and people probably think I talk about New York too much, even though I'm not from New York. I believe New York has a great, you know, they have like the fashion district. They have Chinatown. They have a lot of hi Christy, you finally caught alive, huh? They have a lot of different areas in there's cheap, inexpensive items that are, you know, from China or wherever. So I do like that. I thought I would like it. But you know, Americans, in my opinion, we do tend to be very, or whoever lives in America, we tend to be I want it now kind of people, versus waiting. We have that, you know, that first world mentality, which is always the issue. We're making a wreath for everyone that just joined in. We're going to try to make a wreath. It's not a fall wreath. Okay, yeah, I love those places. The one store that I always talk about that I don't ever get a chance to go to unless I go to the East Coast is AC Moore. because I love it. In my opinion, it has amazing deals and they have great coupons. And they usually always have like an awesome clearance. Always have an awesome clearance. And I'm just going to try to pull this around some more instead of talking so much, because I want to use I don't want to use the whole roll of ribbon in that one section at least. So I want to try to go ahead and pull it around. And this is wired, so it's not like it's hard to wrap around. Yes, AC Moore. Oh my goodness. If anyone on here that is watching the live stream or watches it later on and you have an AC Moore, tell me you don't love it. Like, they have amazing stuff. Like, I went to Virginia last summer in July and I went to AC Moore and I think I spent all of my money in just AC Moore. And they had sequins on sale for like super cheap. It was like 36 cents. Hi Don, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. We're making a wreath. Something simple, quick, fun. Nothing too stressful for me today. I was thinking about doing some coloring, but I decided not to. Only because I didn't feel like doing it. I know a lady that I work with. Well, I don't work with her, but she works in my building. She makes wreaths and she only does half of them, like a half side wreath. I like to do a whole wreath, and I like for them to be full versus not so full. I do plan on starting to, even though I plan on stopping creating videos for a while, only because I'm going to try to pack up all of my stuff so when we put everything on the Penske truck or U-Haul, it's easier doing laundry. So am I, Don. I have my dinner cooked already from yesterday, and I just need to cook some vegetables. See, I ran out of burlap. That's okay. And I only brought one row over here because I think I only have one row of burlap. For some reason, the burlap goes quickly here, and I know why. You know, I'm in the South, and burlap is very rustic here, so people like that. I was watching a YouTube channel. Roxy is her name. Roxy. I can't remember the rest of her YouTube channel, but she said that someone told her your dryer broke. Oh, you're at the laundromat. That sucks big time. That they're selling tubes of washi. No, I didn't. Jackie, how are you? I didn't even see you come in. I hope you're doing well today. I only got one email, and I checked my email. Oh, I didn't check it today, did I? I didn't check it today. I was so stressed out about going to a baby birthday party that I was preoccupied. My little roommate was invited to a 2-year-old birthday party, so I didn't want to be late. I hate being late. And I didn't want to show up too early because I hate being the first person to arrive. And lo and behold, guess who was the first person to arrive? I was. And so he didn't get his nap. Yeah, that's good to have Wi-Fi, Don. Whew. So I almost burnt my finger. It almost got me. And for some of you crafty people, you probably say, don't throw that away. You could do something with it. I'm going to trash it. Not right now, but I am going to trash it when I finish this project. And now I want to take this garland first and wrap it around. I had bought this garland earlier this year. Okay, I got one email from you. You sent another one and deleted that one? Because I did read the one where you said you deleted it. Okay, Nada. You know, a lot of ladies on here would take this, gesso it or paint it, decorate it up, put a whole bunch of stuff on here, and it would look amazing. I am not that good at upcycling yet, and my brain, for whatever reason, does not function in the capacity of a true crafter. Like, I see things and I'm like, oh, I can make something with that. But when I sit down to make whatever I saw at the very beginning of whatever I was trying to do, I have a brain fart, which kind of sucks for me. Because when my boyfriend first came to live with me, I had all these jars of randomness sitting in the counter, on the counter, and he was like, what is all this junk for? And he threw it away. And we got into a big argument about throwing away things that I could upcycle. And I was like, don't you ever touch. I have to go back and look, Nada. Don't you ever touch. I told him, I said, don't you ever touch anything of mine. And he was like, it's trash. I was like, it's not trash. I can upcycle it. Thank you. So I try not to keep too much quote-unquote trash because I don't want to hear his mouth. And he definitely doesn't want to hear my mouth about him throwing my stuff away. I'm not sure if you all have people that live in your house that trash your stuff, but I don't like when he does that to my things. Unfortunately, this garland is not wired, so it is coming off of this little leaf, which is okay. I mean, that piece. And I'm going to have to re-twist it. I am going to just go ahead and put this on. So, yeah, Christy, I know the feeling because whenever we go to like, I don't know, what do y'all think? Is this what? I think this may be a little bit oddball for these colors. What do you think? Yeah, the good thing is right now I have my own income, which is always awesome when you can purchase your own things and not have someone tell you what you can and cannot buy. But I think I told y'all the other day that my boyfriend was like, you know, you wouldn't have so much stuff if you stopped buying stuff. And I was like, you're right. I told him, I said, you're right. And he kind of looked at me like, what? I just snipped this wire piece off and I'm going to attempt, hopefully it works. I'm going to attempt to thread this in just like that and twist it some because it is wire. And so it should work. If you have never created a wreath before, it always starts off ugly. All of mine do at least. I'm not sure if anyone that has one that starts off pretty. If you do, please send me a link to it if I haven't already seen it. But even the professionals there start off kind of like, what is that? What's going on with that? And then they end up looking amazing. I haven't always been making wreaths. I started making them last year. I made a few. My first one I think I made was a Thanksgiving one. And then I made a Halloween wreath and some Christmas wreaths. Which the ones I sold some of them for fundraisers. And we made quite a bit of money because we do it like a raffle kind of, which is awesome, you know. And then some people are like, can you make this and can you make this? I'm like, no, I can't do that. Yep, I'm not a good upcycler either, but I really want to do that. Like I bought this piece that I was going to craft on today, but I was like, no, I don't even feel like doing it because it was just not, it wasn't calling my name. Like I didn't feel inspired, I should say. I was not inspired by it at all to, especially not for a live stream, I think. I think what I'm going to need on this is some wire. We're going to see how that works out because I don't think this hot glue is going to work well at all, which is going to bug me. I do have some wire, but I was hoping not to use it. And I probably shouldn't have used this wreath. I mean this mesh. I probably should just put this on without it, but we're going to work through it. Oh, that's a good thing. See, and that's good that you have family that can do that for you, Nada. It's always good to have family. I think what I am going to do is scrap this for now because it's not turning out how I want it to. Because you see right here, can you see this glue is not holding it down properly. So I'm just going to put it to the side, regroup in a few minutes, and maybe come back and visit that. But until then, I'm going to do this one. Yep. It's good to have family. Hi, Michelle. It's good to have family that will do that for you. How are you today, Michelle? Hopefully well. Um, and then it's also good to have a little bit of independence for yourself, because you know sometimes people will work your nerve or get on your nerve when it comes to certain things. Like my aunt, she doesn't know how to use any of the internet, but she always says, you should Google it. Oh, that's a good thing, Jackie. That's very good that your husband is, you know, supportive like that. I will say that my boyfriend is supportive, but he is the annoying supportive. He's like, okay, when are you going to make something? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? He's more like annoying when it comes to my crafts, and I don't really care to be annoyed when I'm crafting. Like the other day I was sorting buttons because I was going to do a project, so I had to sort buttons, and he was like, when are you going to stop sorting those buttons? It's family time. Of course not. You need a distraction. No, it doesn't make you a bad person. Um, Actually, crafting is very therapeutic, you know. Uh, that's why that's why those coloring books are so popular now, because everybody's like, I bought this for, you know, elderly person in a nursing home, or I bought this for this person and this person. Um, because they have this going on, or they gave it to people on the cancer unit and things like that, and it helps them get through it. I'm struggling over here, can y'all tell? But we're gonna get through this, because I just had a genius idea, because I sometimes don't have genius ideas. Yep, I'm not liking it either. So let's go back. Let's just go ahead and work with what we have. So I think what I'm going to do to hide these things right here, because I'm struggling right now, is I'm going to take some leaves from some plants I debudded, and I'm going to put those leaves on there, hopefully. Anything that can help you get through is something that should never be considered a bad thing, in my opinion at least. What does that mean, Nada? I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. That's the only way you can take them? I hope I don't screw these flowers up. Neither am I, Jackie. I have my reservations about going to work. And I can't discuss it with you all, but I just don't want to be there anymore, ever again. But, you know, I have to wait out my time before I can leave. And that's what I'm going to do. I probably should have got a different kind of wreath form. I probably should have got the foam one, because it probably would have worked better, I think. I'm not sure if everyone knows Dawn. She's in the room right now. Can I call you a paper crafter, Dawn? I think you're primarily a paper crafter. She made a washi tape card that I didn't even realize was washi tape, Dawn. That's how beautiful. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I didn't even know it was washi tape until you said it was washi tape. That's how crazy I am. It's a beautiful card. So if you all are not subscribed to her, if you don't know who she is, just go over and check out. She was in the Christmas in July Hop. She made some fantastic cards, And I still think about her snowman stamp, because you all know I have a stamping problem with snowmen. Yep, I don't think this glue is going to work at all. Not for how I want it to work. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to give up, never ever give up, is I am just going to forget the wire and put that down. You're going to do a haul later. From where, Jackie? Yeah, Don does great. But Nada, you know, you do awesome stuff as well. So I'm glad. I don't know how I found you, probably through Carmen. And I'm so glad that, you know, I know you now. Even though I don't know you that well, I'm so glad I know you. Because I've started deleting from people I used to be sub to for whatever reason. I was looking at some of my subscriptions that I was sub to, and someone hadn't created something in like a year. And I was like, I don't need to be a part of this person's sub counts because they're not creating anymore. So I just moved on. I politely moved on from them. Yeah. The problem is with Crata, I can't watch all the videos right now. So I do pop on to the people I know more. You know, I've been knowing for a while when they create a video, and then and I know that I'm creating a video every day, so I know that everyone can't come and watch my videos every day each time I create, and that's fine. I understand. I just, you know, I said I was going to do something, and I've decided to stay committed to it as best as possible. Which I have enjoyed doing. I really, really like it. If I got paid to craft every day the way I can, you know, even if I had to do the same projects over and over and over again, I would. Hi Sylvia, how are you today? Welcome. I am making a wreath that I screwed up, but I have decided to keep it moving, and I'm not going to be pressed or bothered by it, by what I was doing at first. So come on in, grab a cup of your favorite whatever you drink, and have a seat. The ladies are just talking about what they're crafting today. Thank you so much. Coffee. Of course, Janet is drinking coffee. Janet, what flavor of coffee do you like? Or do you just like straight black coffee? See, I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee consumer unless it's from McDonald's, the frappes. That's the only coffee I drink. All right, talk to you later, Don. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So these little flowers are almost the same as these right here, but they're not. Yep, frappes. I love frappes. And you know how silly I am. I wasn't even considering it coffee for a while. I was like, it's not coffee. It's like a... And I was like, oh, it is coffee if I was going to call it like a cafe. Because, you know, that's what people that don't drink, that don't call it coffee per se, calls it a cafe. Oh, you are? That's awesome. Yes, these flowers right here are great. I was thinking that I might actually be able to put some of the flowers that you taught me how to make on here, because they would look amazing on here. I have a big bag of flowers that I've disconnected, which is crazy. I can't even... I had a doctor's appointment on Thursday. These are purple. Purple pink. If you want to call them lavender, you can. They are... This is what they are right here. Thank you so much. Only because you're a great teacher. This is what they are. Just like Janet. I mean, she did that shaker card for me, and look, I made a shaker card. Look at this thing. I love it. I need to buy some baby powder and I'll be done. I have a few more I want to try to make soon. So I appreciate when people, you know, do that for me. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to pull this off right here, this little stem. I love these. These are, I don't know. You know, the bees are attracted to that. I just love flowers like that. For whatever reason, I just have a thing for flowers like this. Yep, it's a, like I always say, it's a lot of great crafters that don't even make videos on YouTube. Like Linda, Dayton's grandma, she does some amazing work, but she doesn't make YouTube videos. So whenever, you know, she enters someone's that someone's challenge that I'm a sub to, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. I love this. I love that. Oh, you found some craft supplies? Craft supplies, that's really good. What are you gonna do with them? It's always good to find new craft supplies that you already had on hand. It's kind of like a haul in itself. I'm just holding this flower down some because it keeps coming up, and I just put it directly on this wood, and so I'm guessing that's why it's coming up. And see, if my table, my work areas was a little bit more clean, I could do a real you're very welcome, Linda. It's the truth. I mean, you know, it's very, very true. I love seeing your projects. And then when you sent me one for my birthday, and then I was like, oh, I feel so special. Like whenever people create and send you something for a challenge or just because, it has to give you a great sense of pleasure to just know that someone's thinking about you. Well, it does for me at least. I can't speak for everyone, but I love it. I love it. Even if it's like a letter. Like the first package I ever received was from Janet, I believe, and she had sent me some Happy Mail, and I was like, oh, gaga over her handwriting, because she does calligraphy writing, and I was just like, this is so pretty. We're going to do these cherry blossoms now. Hopefully they pull off fairly well for us. Nope. Not going to move, huh? Not budging. All right. Well, I got to cut it. I think I'm going to try the scissors. I bought a pair of scissors today. Can you believe that? Probably not. Probably can. This morning we got up. Well, we left the house at 7. We got to Walmart at 7:07. I walked around, got some groceries, and of course I had to stop in the craft section and the toy section, because now my little roommate can actually ask for things a little bit better than when I used to go to the toy section. And of course his likes are changing. But I found some scissors. They're in the kids section. Not the kids section, in the back to school or the school section. Not the front of Walmart, in the back of Walmart, like their regular section. And I got and so I got some scissors, some non-stick scissors. Yep, whenever you go and find a box you haven't seen in a long time, Michelle, it's definitely like going shopping. It's like doing a haul through your own things. And so many people are on like spending freezes and things like that, which is great because I gotta go check it out, Sylvia. I will be over there once I finish this live stream. I sure will. I will be looking at it. I've seen Aunt Beck's Creation do twinches before. I think she did them last year. But I don't even know what they really are. They're like artist trading cards, but smaller. Or are they something different? And maybe I'm thinking about the wrong thing that I saw her doing. I'm just putting these cherry blossoms on right now. See, Linda already went over there. I missed a few things today. I'm going to put one of these flowers right there because it's just saying put me right there. And I only have one left of this one, so that's kind of sad. Very, very sad if you ask me. Um, let's see. I don't know if I told you all this or not, but I plan on the twinchies you can use as embellishments. Is that what you're telling me, Christy? Because I don't know if I want to try them, but I probably will try it at least one time. I forgot what I was going to say. That's crazy. I have such a bad memory. Such a bad memory. It's horrible. I am, of course, watching a video gamer on mute, because that's what I do when I craft. Especially when my little one is sleeping. I don't have to watch cartoons. I can watch someone play a video game. Like that makes it any better. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I want most of this burlap to be covered up. I saw that. I saw her post. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet because I was driving in my I was doing something else while I was driving. You know, I was paying attention to the road, but I was also doing something else. I don't remember what it was. I was thinking, I guess. I was reflecting about work tomorrow, I think. This is so pretty. I'm not sure if y'all can even see the true color in it, but it's like a fiery orange color and yellow. I love it. Like if I had to go back and pick colors again, orange may be in my favorites. But you know, I'm a blue, green, and silver or gray person. But I do love that orange. I think Tanya does great videos. She's always so informative as well. Like I watched one of her videos about the expo when she did an expo haul. So it's cool. I'm reading this message from Linda. Oh yeah, let me tell you. His dad was here this week and he was like, I'm so tired. Those voices are annoying. I was like, how do you think I feel? I'm here every daggone day listening to this mess. I have to find I need a variety of cartoons to go through because I'm so tired of the one he watches now. It's ridiculous. All right, ladies. So here we are so far. And you can't see a thing, can you? Let me see if I can push you back a little. See it. So I'm just gonna rotate it around. I really like how it's coming out. It looks like something you see at a store. All right, Jackie, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be safe. So I'm gonna put these cherry blossoms. Thank you so much, Nada. I'm gonna put these cherry blossoms on here. Pull you back out. And I have my drawer open, so that's what you can see right here. My drawer is open. I just feel more comfortable like that. I've pushed my chair back some from the camera to give me a little bit more leverage and eye visibility for putting things on here. So I have a question for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yesterday I had posted this question in Elemental Designs. Yes. Thank you, Janet. I never give up because I was going to quit this one and go to something else, but then I just did it a different way. You know, if something's not working one way, I always try a different approach. What would you all think about a year-long challenge? You don't have to send anything in to anyone. It's just a creativity challenge. Now I was thinking of a paper craft, but it can be any kind of craft you want. But you can only use 2 colors. And so I was thinking, it's too long. Um, the reason why I was thinking a year long, because it's only going to be one day. So it'll be like the second Tuesday, excuse me, the second Saturday, the third Saturday, um, of the month. And you have to use 2 colors. So, for example, you'd have to use purple and orange. But that's where the challenge comes in at. You have to use purple and orange, and if you did a card, then you have to do the card, a card using purple and orange. Of course, you can use black ink or, to stamp it out, but the primary thing is to just use those 2 colors. And I've been wanting to do that because, I did the black and white thing, and I've been on this black and brown kick for a while. And now, I think because fall is one of my favorite seasons. I think it's one of my favorite seasons. Because the colors change. It's just so pretty. Like right at the beginning, and you'll notice this, like as August goes out and September comes in and the colors start to change, you'll notice how beautiful things start to look. That's where the challenge comes in. You have to challenge yourself into doing something different. Like I'm going to put these cattails in here now. I definitely didn't think I could do Crater for 20 days in a row. And here I am. I've done all 20 days in a row, which I'm super proud of. And I've even got a chance to do some live streams. 3 colors, Sylvia, really? You need 3 colors? I think 2, that's where the challenge comes in. I think I'm going to try it. I think I'll make a video for it and see who wants to join. I don't think this cattail is going to look good on here. Put that to the side. I am going to use some of these leaves from today's Crater. I think you could do it. It's just something to think about. If you are interested in it, I don't have any details yet because it's just a thought that I've been bouncing around and seeing what people would like to do and say. Just like, the curating for Christmas that Crafty Rats host, or the one that I'm a part of that she hosts. I don't know if any other people have one. Hers is a Christmas tag, 5 Christmas tags for the year, which is not bad because you get to do whatever you want as long as it's Christmas tags. But that's the beauty in it. That is definitely the beauty in challenges that you choose to be a part of, because it's a challenge and you try to do it. See? Thanks, Andrea. Thank you. I watched your, I don't even know what it's called, Masquerade album. Oh my goodness. I have to go back and watch it again. Because I always say this about that. If I need a tutorial on how to make an album, I'm just going to come, I'm going to definitely go to your site. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. How are you today? I hope you and your daughter are doing well, and your mom and your pets. See, I think that's a good challenge where you can do 2 colors. You got to challenge yourself. Like, you got to challenge yourself. And I think the thing is that I would, like, if it was a challenge, I don't even think I would restrict the colors for that month. It would just be 2 colors you chose to use versus me saying you have to use purple and green. That's good to know. See, she's having a fall themed wedding. Oh, I bet it's going to be beautiful. I hope it's like a true fall themed wedding and not like a rustic wedding, because I think that's where a lot of people use some of these colors in, like this right here, like this color and rust and stuff like that, the rust colors from this, which is fine, to each their own. Do whatever you want to do, which is fine. Let's see. I'm just throwing some leaves in here since it is like a fall themed wreath. But I love these bold, bright colors. They definitely speak out and say, hey, look at me. I am nature, which is awesome. Nature, you know, in itself is really cool. I wish I had one more of these purple flowers, but I don't. So I'm going to try to, because this orange and purple, it just goes so well together, in my opinion. Not just two colors. Well, you know, that's the challenge. Like black and white are two colors, or kinda, you know, even though people say, you know, black isn't a real color, but for our sake it would be two colors. Like, see, even with this crater project, if we didn't have this on here, it would be two color. You didn't miss anything, Nada. You just missed everyone saying they don't want to do two colors. They want to do more than two colors for this challenge I'm thinking about doing, announcing. And I've just been trying to get some feedback, and everybody's going against it. You didn't miss anything. I hope your phone conversation went well and everything's good with your sister. I haven't spoken to my aunt today. She has not called me. I called her, I think, and she didn't answer the phone, which is very unusual. We usually talk on the phone every day. But I've been in a funky mood lately. I haven't been myself lately. Which is okay. You know, you can everyone's entitled to be in a funky mood from time to time, I think. Look at this. Tell me this color isn't beautiful. That is just a beautiful color. I love fall colors. My favorite season, I think, is winter. Well, I don't know if it'll be shades, because then it will be different colors. You can't have 5 shades of red because it's 5 colors. That's good, Michelle. When I finalize it in my head and put it out, I'll definitely do a call and see who wants to participate. But I really think that 2 colors is, you know, it's not that hard because you're only creating a craft. Actually, it's not red. You know, you have crimson, you have red, you know, have all kinds of colors. So that's true. But even these, so this is yellow and orange, and then this is yellow. You can't even see what I'm pointing to. Then this is yellow and orange. It's not the same, even though it's still yellow and orange, right? Oh no, every week, that's too much. Especially if I'm talking about doing it, you know, I'm really asking you to make 12 projects for the whole year. I don't know about every week. I think people would probably try to find me and shoot me if I said every week. But it's definitely something to give some thought to for everyone that's interested. I would love for you all to participate. But if not, you know, maybe on the next challenge. And again, it's not something that you have to give away. You don't have to send it to me. You don't have to mail it to me. It's just something for you to do. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be very, very cool. So I put those little leaves on there. I don't even know if you can see it. And now I'm going to put these leaves on here because these leaves in itself are beautiful. I think they're so pretty. Look at them. Oh, okay. Yeah, once a month is once a month is really what I'm trying to go for and with, because I don't want people like a fair, you know, it does. I agree, Janet. It looks like a some fairies, something fairy going on. Yep. I want to put these leaves in here. I don't know if it's going to work out. Sometimes whenever you do create a wreath, sometimes you do need to step back and sit back and look at it and say, is it too much? And sometimes people say too much is too much, less is more is less, you know. It just depends, because I want just about every piece of this thing to be covered in flowers, and I can't do that with holes. So if I have spaces, then every part of it is not covered in flowers. So that's just something to keep in mind. Oh, yeah. I wish, well, I ain't going to say I wish, but I would have, whenever I go to the Dollar Tree, you know how they have in that section the little, animal, not the animals, like the butterflies, the horseflies. They have a variety of insects. I never find them. I've only found them one time. And then in my head, I'm like, I have a die. I could die cut that out and do some other stuff. I don't need to buy it. And that's what I've been telling myself now more, and I've been telling my friends, like, you don't need this, you don't need to buy it, you can make it. And even though they don't want to hear that, it's true, because so many people that I know are super crafty. Like, and I'm going to tell you, I had asked Janet a question that she had did a haul on. I said, can you do that with this? And she was like, it wastes too much material. And I was like, okay, I totally understand it. Hi, Ruth. Thank you so much. I totally understand how, you know, why I would waste material. And if you can go out and buy it versus wasting material, then, you know, I'm all for that. At the same time, if someone says, I need some envelopes, you can make it. Just about everybody I know, with the exception of a few people, has that envelope, We Are Memory Keeper envelope punch. And even if you don't, they have tutorials, you have a scoreboard, you have some paper, you can make your own envelopes. So what I've been trying to do is just use up all of the pre-made cards that I have and everything, because I'm going to stop buying them and making my own. When I think about it, it's just a waste of money, and I could be spending that money on other craft things. Like I could be buying paper to make cards and envelopes with versus buying a card or envelope. Unless it's something I don't have. Like today I needed a 2-year-old card, and I couldn't sit at my craft table and make a 2-year-old card the way I wanted to because of my son. Thank you. I appreciate it. Coming to a video near you. Not anytime soon though. I have a few videos. You'll be back, Janet. I will be here when you get back, hopefully, unless my baby wakes up. And everyone knows that's the stipulation, right? If the little guy wakes up, I go off. So I just want to recap for everyone that's just joining or may not have joined. We took a Dollar Tree wreath, this right here, and we took some wired burlap and we wrapped the burlap around, and then we've just been cutting off the buds, and we're just finding a spot to put them in. And we took some leaves from today's crater, which are these leaves right here, and now you can see those tucked in. And then we took this garland, which I'm not really happy with this garland because it's kind of like sticking out random spots, but we're gonna keep it because it's on there now and it's glued down in some spots. And then I took these cattails and cut it off, but I don't like it. I don't think it goes well with this decor now. But I am going to go ahead and put these on here in some random spots. And what I plan on doing once I finish it, I'm going to turn this over like this, and any of the pieces that are like, you see like this piece right here, I'm just going to take some scissors and cut it just like that. Cut it on off because it's not needed, and I don't want it hanging off the back. I may actually donate this to my work. The only thing is, you know, some people don't like these loud, bold colors in the fall time, even though I think this is definitely a fall wreath. Some people don't like those colors, so it may not go over too well. They may not want to buy it, and I'm just cutting this off. If I was good at recycling, like I said earlier, I could probably do something with this, but I'm not, so I'm just going to throw it in the trash later on today when I finish live streaming. So just keep that in mind whenever you do that. Oh yeah. Well, Ruth, you know, I call you a wizard for a reason. So you're a very crafty lady. And I hope you have a tutorial. If you do, just link it to me. I won't harass you. If you say you do, I guess I can go and search for it. On that messy, I don't even know if that's what you called it. It's like that ribbon wreath that you made. Not wreath, I keep calling it a wreath, but that ribbon flower. I would love someone to do a left-handed crafter style tutorial. You know, slow, informative, not those fast ones that you can't even see what's going on. You know, they go out from segments and then they come back and the thing is all put together. I can't even understand how they do that. I really like, have you ever seen, has anyone ever seen Philadelphia with Denzel Washington and Tom Hanks, when Tom Hanks is the guy that got HIV and he was HIV positive and his corporation found out and they fired him, and Denzel Washington is his lawyer and he says to the people on the stand, explain it to me like I'm a 2-year-old. That's what I need. I need slow, step-by-step instructions, because you all know that I'm a slow crafter. I guess that means I'm a slow learner sometimes, but I just like details. She's not on, or I don't think she's on right now, but Berry Crafty Bonet, she did a challenge a couple of months ago where she did a fan tutorial. Oh my goodness. Not a tutorial, that was her challenge, but she did a tutorial on it. I had to watch that thing several times to get it down how it's supposed to be and all the specifications and everything. And I think I still ended up doing something different than what she did, but it turned out lovely. I really, really enjoyed it. Come on. Excuse me. Excuse the flower all up in your face. I am just trying to rotate this thing around. And so now we are almost finished, and I hope that you've enjoyed hanging out with me today. I've enjoyed hanging out with you. I don't want to keep you all longer than I need to. I'm just going to fill these little random spaces in. So if you see some random spaces from your view, like over here, you may say I need to put something on here. If you see that, let me know. I really, really do love how it's come out. I will post some on the door, on the wall or something type pictures on my Instagram, which is I am a lefty. I'm a lefty. Capital IMALEFTY. Hot tamale. Woo! I got burned. Whoo hoo hoo. Yep. I don't know if that's glue or finger or skin. I will definitely post that once I'm finished fiddling around with it. I have enjoyed hanging out with everyone today, and I hope to try to do another live stream next week. You know, I had promised that I was going to try doing weekly, and then I fell short, so I don't want to ever tell you that I'm going to come on and can't come on. And right now I have I can't obligate myself to doing live streams as much as I would like to do a live stream. I just don't feel like I have any material to cover. You know, some of the stuff I can't really do. Because I was going to make some cards, and I was like, no, let's do something different. I had this sitting here. I really want to try it. Yep, I burnt my finger. It's right here. My finger feels like it's no air. Like it feels like it's suffocating when I put this thing on. But I'm going to have to put it on. I need it. You're so smart, Christy. Thank you. Thank you for looking out for me. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and finish this up. And I wish, okay, I do have some more of these over here. These are very easy. You know, these are inexpensive flowers, so they're very easy to pop off. You need to pop them off. And then you have this. I do need this left finger. Joyce, no. That is so awesome. I'm so envious of you. I hope you have a great time. I will not be able to go. Next year though, hopefully I can go. I have to prep my big roommate. You know, like I've been trying to tell him that I need that, you know, the little vacuum cleaner, the Zumba, the iRoomba, whatever it's called, that you turn on and it vacuums. Hi Nix, how are you today? I can't, Joyce. I don't have any more vacation time, and I don't have anybody to take care of Nicholas. He determines a lot of my vacations sometimes as well. I don't know if I'm gonna hang it anywhere, Nada. I just wanted to do this. I don't always. Right now in my living room I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wreaths on the wall. So when people come into my house, they're just like, what in the world? Because you know my living room is my craft area. So a lot of people kind of look at it like, what is all this junk? And sometimes when I come home, I look at it like, what is all this junk myself? So, but in a couple of months, I have a craft room. Yep. I do love these bright colors so much. And again, this is my first time ever making a wreath like this. Can you believe that? Can y'all believe that? Like, I was nervous about doing this on a live stream, and then here we are. We've made something fairly pretty. Uh-oh, Janet. So you have to move all your stuff out your living room? Oh, that sucks. That sucks big time. Oh my goodness. Ugh. That hurt my feelings just seeing you say yes. Good grief. Oh, wow. And you just got everything the way you wanted it too. Well, hopefully they'll get a good unit and you don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, ladies. You see any, excuse me, a frog just jumped in my throat. Excuse me. Do you see any holes? All right, Christy, thank you. Your stuff is in the mail. So keep an eye out for it. Janet, don't kill anybody. Don't kill anyone. It's going to be good. You're going to have a better heating and cooling system, hopefully, and it will work out fine. Do not kill anybody. So we are finished. And, yep. Speaking of mail, did you get that one-eyed Julie Nutting doll that I put in that package that I sent you? I don't know if you knew that I slipped her in the garland or not, but I did put her in there. Oh no, the queen of crafting and gel is Martha, but you can definitely be the second queen of crafting and gel. Don't kill anybody, Janet. So I'm just doing a slow turn for you. And thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed hanging out with you today. Hopefully I didn't keep up too much of your time, because time is precious. That's the one thing we can't get back. I do need to put some right there, and I'll probably put a pink one right there. you can see. Thank you so much. You didn't look? Yes, I put her in the packaging. For you, the same thing, Janet. Like if you guys ask me for something and it's just a simple package, I put it right in the back. So she's in there floating around. No, that's okay. You have things that you got to get done. Take care of yourself, because when I come to visit you, I do not want, and it's in the cold season, I don't want to be freezing because you were being crazy and didn't get a chance to get your heat fixed. I want some heat. You know, it's cold in New York. Take care of that heat. Please take care of the heat. Thank you, Joyce. That means so much. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I just want to make sure that when I do a live stream, it is something different and worthwhile. Like, I'm not an artist, so I can't draw, I can't paint that well, hardly. I can't paint. I'm not good at altering things. The things that I'm good at is what I want to try to do. Yes, because I burnt myself while you were gone, Janet. And I think I peeled off some skin. All right, Sylvia, I can't wait to see your paper clips once you finish making them. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I really appreciate that. And that is going to do it for me as well, ladies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Happy crafting.